Tucson Ultimate's powertrain is certainly contacted. Its recently offered 2.4-liter normally suctioned motor and 6-speed torque converter program is charged as an overhaul from the 1.6-liter turbo and 7-speed twin grip program that fueled the 2018 Value and Limited models, yet it currently controls the main four trim evaluations: Cell, Sport, Limited, and Ultimate. That redesign idea is an extreme move. Power increments by 6 horsepower, yet torque drops by 20 pounds-to-foot, exacerbating the situation. Contrasting all-wheel drive tests, this 6-speeds adapting is 13 to 26% taller in the initial 3 riggings, an influence shortage that isn't made up for by the dispatch torque duplication the torque converter gives. This rich new Tucson hit 60 miles per hour in 8.8 seconds. That is somewhere in the range of 0.5 and 0.9 seconds slower than our last 3 Tucson 1.6T test vehicles, one of which was likewise heavier. Quarter-mile and figure multiple times trail the speediest of the 1.6T Tucsons by about a half-second. None of this is intended to suggest that the new Tucson feels lazy or winded, essentially. Also, obviously torque converters dispatch and creep the manner in which Americans anticipate that them should, dissimilar to twin-grip trannies. The Tucson's quarter-mile execution positions it in the base quartile of 40 comparative CUVs we've tried as of late, yet the greater part of those utes gauge more than this current one's 3,633 pounds. Its clean measurements and sagacious case tuning stand it in better stead in our dealing with tests. It positioned in the best quartile in braking separation from 60 miles per hour, 118 feet, and figure 8 execution, 27.6 seconds with a general normal sidelong/longitudinal G-drive vector of 0.60 grams. Unadulterated sidelong grasp is in the main 15% at 0.82 grams. The noose is impressively more regrettable on the mileage front, be that as it may, where this present Tucson's EPA city/roadway evaluations of 21/26ths of a mile per gallon rank in the last 15/5% of the class. A couple of editors wanted somewhat suppler damping, yet many praised the skeleton's capacity to rapidly take a set in a turn and hold tight through the bends with negligible tire screech. Furthermore, on multi-day that included running a few CUVs around our Figure 8 course, including that signature CX-5, street test supervisor Chris Walton lauded the Tucson's amazing throttle reaction, responsive manual mode on the move switch, great brake pedal feel, simplicity of progressing from braking into cornering, and great offset on the skid pad with sharp controlling. It probably won't be the snappiest, yet it beyond any doubt feels great doing this. Meanwhile, that Mazda was obstructed by an excessively enthusiastic and undefeatable soundness control framework. All things considered, the logbook notes propose that most hearts prevailed upon by this Tucson were won by its special inside, not its elements. Senior creation manager Zach Gale noted, "Goodness, this inside. Two-tone seats with differentiating channeling and sewing and a two-tone dash. At this value? Note that a portion of those excellent parts feel a bit modest to the touch, in any case." Highlights Supervisor Scott Evans proclaimed Hyundai the pioneer in infotainment. Their touchscreen UI is friendlier and cleaner than anybody else's, regardless you get all the excess touches you need. The expansion of a higher goals 360-degree camera framework simply put it over the best. The warmed rearward sitting arrangements offer incredible thigh support, cushier cushioning than most, and a limo-like 18 places of seat back lean back, movable by means of an advantageous switch in favor of the seat pad. Head and shoulder room are class aggressive, yet back seat legroom is on the tight side. What's more, getting to the back positions of authority is an easily get-through entryways that open just about 90 degrees wide. One odd one-of-a-kind moving recommendation, the 60/40 split collapsing back seat back has the wide side on the right. So does a definitive Tucson convey $33,995 worth of significant worth? Indeed, insofar as you're not a MPG-fixated hypermiler. We value its upscale structure all around. The super long